Hey everybody, what is going on? CanadianFlash here, guys, and today, everybody, we just got a new blog post, and this is awesome. It's a really great blog post. I just read through it. Now, I'm going to be breaking it down for you guys, so let's get this. This is huge, and this is the April 2020 blog post, so let's get right into this. Hello guys, in this post we're going to unveil some of the improvements that we've made to the adventure mode, user interface, and the equipment system. This demonstrates what is possible with new angled roof blocks and finish up a brand new piece of music from the Hytale soundtrack. So we're going to be getting a lot in this blog post. They start off by saying it's been a busy month and an exciting month from the team, from the Hytale acquisition and the Riot stuff. That's super awesome. After a long period of secrecy, it means the team has a lot to do, and they're open to discuss the next steps that they're taking as a studio and partnership that they've entered with Riot Games. They also want to thank the community so much for being very thoughtful to the response that the announcement has received. The encouragement, feedback, and the questions all mean a lot to them. That's really awesome. I will never run out of questions, guys. Don't you worry. They said it's been a long road to get to this point, and every step of the way needs the community to have been at the forefront of their minds. Delivering a game that empowers players and lives up to your expectations is their #1 priority, and they just say thank you once again for the support. Alright, so the first thing they talk about in this blog post is the equipment selection and dual wielding. So this is really awesome. So they start off by saying we've made refinements on our equipment system to allow players to use different kinds of items in each hand. This has been also incorporated alongside new radial menu that allows you to quickly switch between items to suit the situation at hand. And there's 2 videos. One is a video of Propsy, how he explores the icy caves during a snowfall in Zone 3. He quickly swaps out his shield for a torch, which allows him to illuminate the way ahead. And then in his hotbar, he switches to a pickaxe. The second video is Propsy going into a torch camp. So approaching a small torch camp in Zone 1, Propsy swaps out his torch for a shield, but still incurs some damage. After the fight, a separate radial menu for consumables is used to help him recover his health with a nice bite to eat. And this is a very important note that they want to say, that all these clips and blog posts, they say they get breaking down all the time, and things are subject to change, so this is not the final product, pretty much. Then they also talk about roof blocks. So they say that here is an array of custom blocks, which we first detailed in last year's blog post. If you want to check it out, it'll be on the screen. They said they have been expanding and including an extensive new set of angle roof pieces like other custom blocks. These variants are based on materials that allow for creation and more elaborate designs, which is really awesome. You can see the picture of the roof blocks on the screen. They look great. I love all the different angles that you can have. The shingles look really nice too. They mentioned that these type of blocks will allow builders to explore a wider variety of architectural designs in order to show off their potential. They encourage their world team to let their imaginations run wild. And also, once again, please note that while some of these builds were constructed within the zones and biomes of the adventure mode, they are all custom creations made using Hytale's builder tools and don't represent the adventure mode content. That's awesome. First up, Propsy uses new blocks as a part of a modern suburban house build. This is a really awesome build. I'll play the entire thing, obviously, with some cool music in the background, So we'll play that. After that, Dark Ace incorporates new blocks into a towering coastal fortress, complete with a pirate ship. By the way, the ship is not a functioning ship, it's not a functioning vehicle, but it's just part of a build, and it looks really awesome. I love the detail in these images. The shaders effect looks really nice too. I think this is natural Hytale graphics, but like, damn. Also, that pirate sword looks awesome. I love the gold hilts and like how shiny it is. That's a really nice iron. The hairpiece on the guy looks really cool too, and that ship in the background, 10 out of 10. He also creates, you could also just see just the ship in the background in more of a nighttime landscape. I'm not sure what type of blocks those are. Well, it looks like you're outside of zone 3, so I'm going to say those are kind of like ice, but like they're green, so I'm thinking there's some like Aurora Borealis or Northern Lights. That would be super cool. Next up is Autumn's twinned palaces. They employ like the domed roofs and arched windows. Once again, oh my god, the first picture is absolutely stunning. Just the lighting in that is phenomenal. The shadows look cool. The way he does the flowers and that like fountain in the middle is absolutely beautiful. These are all be on the screen, guys, so you can just take a look at them and all that. It looks amazing. The next picture kind of looks like some type of marketplace. This really like brings out like the multiplayer thing, like the multiplayer game. I love how like the cotton or cloth like tops of the market, how they are, like the slopes and all of them look super cool, and this game looks phenomenal. Like Minecraft doesn't have this. I don't really know many games that have this, but it just looks great the way that Hytale does it. After that, they have Raven's atmospheric gothic manor set into a forbidden hillside. We all know that the Forbidden Hillside is not an actual thing, but you know, it looks cool. I love the purple background. It really just stands out. Both of these, to me, his two pictures that he made look like Zone 4 in my opinion. But I'm not really too sure because they said they don't want to like they said they're put into zones, but they can be like tinkered with pretty much. The purple one is the purple one's probably my favorite. It looks amazing. The color scheme, I just love the color purple in general, but I think it just looks phenomenal. The next one is obviously during the day. It looks to be a Zone 4 also. Maybe in like the Scorched Ruins because of those like gray crops. But other than that, it looks really great. Next up, Rodan Ink incorporates new blocks into his impressive pagoda structure. I'm not sure what a pagoda is, but it looks like some sort of like Asian themed building. Looks really amazing. Rodan, this looks fantastic. I love the sword on that player, by the way. Oh my god, the swords on these and the detail, like that was at like 4K, like that's insane. But all of these building tools just look absolutely amazing. And I personally am not a builder, but I want to get into building now. This is phenomenal. And last but not least, Hytale releases a new OST called A World Below, and they mention that by saying, finally, we've got a new track to share from the Hytale soundtrack. This piece by the composer Oscar Garvin accompanies the location from a deep in the game in more ways than one. So guys, we're going to listen to this. The first thing I noticed is that this is in like the caves in Zone 4. The music is amazing, and we're going to just sit and listen to this for a couple minutes. It's phenomenal. The second thing I notice in this OST World Below thing is that there is a cave raptor in it. And by the way, Danny and Priable, they actually made a render of like what the cave Rex or cave raptor can be. And in my opinion, it looks pretty much spot on. So I don't know if those guys like influenced the Hytale team to do that, but man, this cave raptor looks absolutely amazing, and it's really close to what those guys made. So maybe the Hytale team got inspiration from those guys. Who knows? So guys, that is everything that's in this blog post. They ended off by saying, thanks for reading, everybody. Stay safe, and we'll see you next month. And that's all I have to say for this blog post too. You know, it's not the longest blog post in the world, but it is a good one. We get so much from this blog post, like new combat to like, we get the radio menu. We get so much in this blog post, from like combat to like that radio menu. It looks super awesome. The world building tools look great. So yeah guys, that's pretty much all I have to say. If you enjoyed, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. And if you're still watching, comment Hytale in the comments down below. You know how it is. You get a heart. You probably first want to do it. We'll get pinned. I'm telling you right now, it'll get pinned. So thank you so much for watching. This video is definitely going to go up Saturday. Other than that, I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.